Sports right here on the Feo Grande YouTube network. I am Bill Smith, and I'm joined as always by the man, the myth, the legend, Feo Grande himself. Oh, Mari Ellis. So, Mari, how was your sports week, man?
Bad, but it can get better. We're looking forward. We're moving on,
That's
baby.
right. We cover three topics here on We Don't Watch Sports, just to sprinkle a little bit of sports information into your casual conversation as we are your guiding light through the sea that is sports talk. We're going to go into topic number one. It is still the NFL, and we got our man at the table ready to round it up for us.
All right, round it up I shall do. It was a pretty good week last week for me pick-wise because as I told you, optimism was out the window and it was time to be realistic. And as such, I went 12-5 on my picks. So I'll just go over them real quick. I had the Packers over the Commanders. That was correct. I had the Cowboys beating the Giants. I had the Steelers beating the Seahawks, but the Seahawks upset them. The Rams beat the Titans predictably, as did the Bills over the Jets. The Dolphins unfortunately lost to the Patriots. God damn it. The fucking Bengals beat the Jaguars. The Niners beat the Saints. The Lions beat the Bears. The Ravens, the Browns are who we thought they were. The Ravens beat them. The Colts beat the Broncos in a nail biter by 1 point. Meanwhile, the Cardinals demolished the Panthers, embarrassed them on national television as usual. The Eagles took down the Chiefs, as I kind of picked. The Falcons upset the Vikings. The Chargers came out on top over the Raiders. And your Bucks beat the Texans. Yeah, your Bucks is looking good so far this season. Also, the Dolphins lost to the Bills on Thursday. That was my last little bit of optimism. Gone now. So that's on to this week. But right now, we started the season 9-7 on picks. Now we're 21-12, looking really good. So we'll go on to this week. We got we already talked about our Thursday game. So we got the Vikings against the Bengals. I got Joe Burrow is injured. I forgot about that. I got the Vikings over the Bengals. I forgot Joe Burrow got injured. Yeah, the Texans over the Jaguars. The Colts over the Titans. I got the Eagles continuing their winning streak against the Rams. Same thing with the Commanders taking down the Raiders. Well, that's not a win streak for the Commanders. They lost to the Packers last week. But I got the Panthers continuing their losing streak against the Falcons. Steelers over the Patriots. It's going to be real hard for me to pick the Patriots. Your Bucks get the easy win this week against the Jets. The Packers get theirs against the Browns. The Chargers, I got them over the Broncos. The Seahawks over the Saints. I got the Cowboys over the Bears, unfortunately. Like I said, optimism out the window at this point. 49ers over the Cardinals. Ravens to take down the Lions and what I thought would be I had them meeting in the playoffs this year, if you know what that means. That was a silly pick for me, but I got the Ravens winning, and I got the Chiefs taking down the Giants. And when it comes to this upcoming Thursday game, I have the Cardinals over the Seahawks because division game. You know how that goes. But yeah, so far this season has been a little bit crazy. The young rookie quarterbacks ain't really, well, they're not rookies anymore. The second year quarterbacks ain't really shining like people were kind of hoping. There was optimism for Caleb Williams and Bryce Young at the end of last season. Not going well for them to start this season. Almost a regression. But at the end of the day, and also speaking of regression, Russ, turn the oven off. Stop cooking. Broncos country stopped riding a long time ago. You stopped riding in Steelers country. The Giants country ain't gonna ride with you too much longer either if you don't start getting the stuff together.
Now, let me ask you, Amari. Like this time, we're just we're a very small handful of games into this season, and you might have already listed a couple of them there. Uh, but like who, if you were to just give me like 1 to 3 names of like, boom, looks like it's their season.
Uh-huh.
Who do you feel like we should ride with?
So far,
individuals or even maybe a team. I like what's that gut one? What's
all
that gut
right.
one?
So we're only 2 weeks into the season, but so far people are getting behind your boy Baker. Baker Mayfield is looking like he's good. Him and your Bucks. Obviously, Josh Allen and the Bills are making waves, and I'd say the Eagles are still looking like the Super Bowl team that they were last year. That tush push still very hard to fight against. But yeah, that's pretty much the NFL. We'll see how my picks are going as we go. But I know we got some other topics to talk about and stuff. We got some wrestling going on this weekend.
All right. All right, cool. We are going to move on to topic number 2. We got AEW All Out going on today, and we are going to run through these matches. Omari, I am going to give you the match.
All
I
right.
just want to hear the winner from you.
Okay.
All right?
Yeah.
We're going to run through them real quick. We got a lot of matches to take on, so let's do it here. Triple threat for the AEW Unified Championship. You have Konosuke Takeshita and Mascara Dorado taking on champion Kazuchika Okada.
I got Takeshita and the Don Callis family because they never win, and that's all that ever happens.
Yeah,
or they never
this
lose.
could be a situation where Konosuke pins Dorado and then keeps Okada clean, but
yeah. It could be Okada, but I got Takeshita.
Right, let's go to AEW Women's World Championship 4-way match. We got another one here, Omari, where these multi-person matches.
They love them.
Where the champion doesn't have to lose.
It's a great
you got
plot
Timeless
tool.
Tony Storm, our champion.
Okay.
She is facing a daunting section of challengers. Jamie Hayter, Chris Statlander, and the newly acquired Thekla.
Give me Tony. Statlander might unseat her, but I got Tony. Yeah, I got
Mercedes Moné is in a TBS championship match against Riho.
Mercedes.
Is this the moment where
nah.
I don't think they've been promoting it enough.
Yeah, she's getting to 10 before she starts losing some belts.
Mercedes starts losing belts.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I agree.
Let's see here. We've got the hometown boys, Christian and Adam Copeland,
Baby.
going up against FTR.
Christian and Adam Copeland, baby. Look, Cole ain't using it anymore.
I personally would love to see Adam Copeland, doing a AA at some point in this match as a call-in response.
That would be
to
sick.
Cena doing very obvious, even though Michael Cole called it a big dog reference. It's
not the big dog.
Corey Graves luckily was there to save us and acknowledge some other Canadian former champion that John Cena is probably shouting out there.
Yeah, big dog is ooh-ah.
But I would love to see the call in response to that in addition to just the
I agree. I got Edge and Christian.
Let's go to Darby Allin and Jon Moxley in a coffin match.
What the fuck? Why is this a thing? Well, I mean, it's going to be crazy. I got Darby. Oh, yeah, I got Darby.
MJF, Mark Briscoe in a tables and tacks match.
What the fuck is a tables and tacks? I probably should watch my language, but what is that? Give me the fucking not Briscoe. MJF.
And then AEW World Tag Team Championship 4-way ladder match.
Okay.
You got Young Bucks, Brodito, the current champions. You got Jet Speed.
Yeah.
It's Speedball Mike Bailey and another guy that I can't remember
Davis
right now.
or something.
Hechicero and Josh Alexander is the final team.
Give me the Bucks. Maybe Brodito get their moment, but I got the Bucks. They run.
You have Hurt Syndicate versus Ricochet's squad.
Ricochet squad getting hurt because they hurt people. That's what I'm saying.
And then finally, the AEW World Championship is on the line. Hangman Adam Page versus Kyle Fletcher.
Kyle Fletcher. I got Adam Page, baby.
All right, that's AEW All Out. That is happening any minute now.
Oh,
Get on your HBO Maxes or anywhere where you might find pay-per-views.
So it's in London, I'm assuming.
Yeah, get ready to stream All Out 2025. Move on to topic number 3. We have WrestlePalooza as well this evening, Omar. You know them WWE's want to be counter programming, as
such a
well as
silly name.
ESPN was launching a new app, and they were desperate to get a WWE event to launch the app with them.
That's launching this weekend? Holy shit. I
So
did
let's
not
break
know.
through these matches here and see what we got going on. Word is this will start the show, Omari. Cena versus Brock Lesnar the last time they matched up. We all know what happened there. What do you think happens?
I don't
Cena,
have
Brock
enough
Lesnar
time to
this match.
complain about the fact that John F. and Cena has to start a show in his brand tour, but I got Cena over Lesnar. He finally gets his revenge on the Beast.
The
Cena.
returning AJ Lee teams with her husband CM Punk to face real life husband and wife duo
Yeah.
Seth
Yeah.
freaking Rollins and Becky Lynch. I love this Becky Lynch heel turn. Like I this heel character for Becky, I'm obsessed a little bit. She is rocketing up the charts for me with this heel run.
Cool. I got Punk and AJ winning. There's no way they don't. AJ just got back. This is pretty free.
All right, we have the Usos reuniting to face on the Bronze. I kind of feel like the Bronze need to win this one. What do you think?
The Bronze? Sure. I'll agree with you. Braun
Yeah,
Breaker.
a lot of interesting stuff
Braun
they've been doing
Breaker,
with
Bronson
Jay
Reed.
and LA Knight of like, are one of these two going to turn heel? They're both fan favorites.
Yeah.
Interesting to see if that develops further here. Speaking of developing further, you have Io Sky versus Stephanie Vaquer with blanketed with this ongoing Raw saga of Asuka kind of trying to take command of the Japanese girls once again. Kind of started as a slow burn of her just kind of making sure Kyrie and Io were sticking around her and suggesting things and then building, and then she posts a long video on Instagram one day just kind of teaching us Americans about the rules of Japanese wrestling, specifically the hierarchies
Yeah, the
of those that
senpai
came
kohai
before
thing.
and those that came after.
I saw a little
And
bit of
then
a tweet
pretty
about
much
that.
from the drop of that promo forward has been more and more aggressive and
Okay.
dominating of a character. Clearly, Io and Kyrie on shaky grounds. Io has requested that they remain in the back. They do not get involved in this match. I assume that doesn't happen. Asuka will not listen to that request.
Correct. And that will cost Io the match. Vaquer wins.
Yeah. Yeah, I think this is either Io wins because she's about ready to feud with Asuka
Yeah.
for the belts, or Stephanie wins, diverts the championship, puts Io Asuka on an island to have a blood feud. Either one of those could happen, but I think it's going to be centered around Asuka.
Yeah. I can agree with that. I got Vaquer winning and we get the follow part.
All right, and that is let's see, that's only 4 matches. Oh yeah, we got of course, we have our WWE Championship. Cody Rhodes is defending against Drew McIntyre.
They're not going to let Drew win. That's Cody all day.
Whoa.
Yeah. Yep. Hey, he's Dusty Rhodes' son. He's the son of a plumber's son, and he's the champion
All right.
forever.
That was our 3 topics here on You Don't Watch Sports, just to sprinkle a little bit of sports information into your casual conversation as we are guiding light through the sea that is sports talk. If you like to hear us talk about other nonsense, you can find us on the internet all over the place, talking all kinds of nonsense. Omar, where else can they find you on the internet?
Oh, you can also find me on Twitter and Twitch at Giotavi. That is Giotavi. Come on in. Stop on by. Streaming every day 240. You know what that means. Yep.
No.
They don't know what it means. I'm guessing Bill's got nothing else to say. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you
All right,
next
so that was
week.
almost perfect.